The little house that held a family. On a quiet street, at the end of a row of cosy homes, there stood a small, warm house with a soft yellow light glowing from its windows. Inside that house lived a family, not a perfect family, not a quiet family, but a loving one. There was Mama, who hummed softly while cooking. Papa, who told silly jokes that didn't always make sense. Lily, who asked 100 questions a day. And Max, who loved to build things and sometimes knock them over. And one evening, just as the sun was setting and the sky turned golden, Lily had a question. She climbed onto the sofa, snuggled into Mama's side, and asked, "Mama, what is a family?" Mama smiled gently, but didn't answer right away. Instead, she said, "That's a very special question. Let's find out together." Papa looked up from his book and said, "Well, a family is people who live together in a house." Max nodded quickly. "Yes, like us." But Lily tilted her head. "What about Grandma? She doesn't live here, but she's family too." Papa chuckled. "Ah, you're right. So maybe it's more than just living in the same house." Mama added softly, "A family is people who belong together. But what does belong mean?" Lily asked. Just then, Max dropped his tower of blocks. It crashed all over the floor. "I worked so hard on that," he said, his eyes filling with tears. Lily quickly climbed down and began helping him pick up the pieces. "It's okay, Max," she said. "We can build it again." Mama smiled. "Do you see that?" she asked Lily. "That's family." Lily blinked. "Helping each other?" "Yes," Mama said. "Family helps when things fall apart." A few minutes later, Papa accidentally burned the toast. "Oh no," he sighed. "I ruined breakfast for tomorrow." Max giggled. "It's okay, Papa. We can make new toast," Lily added. "And we can laugh about it." Papa smiled. "See," he said, "family doesn't have to be perfect. We just have to care." Mama nodded. Family means loving each other, even when things go wrong. After dinner, the family went outside for a little walk. The sky was growing darker, and the first stars began to appear. Lily held Mama's hand on one side and Papa's on the other. Max skipped ahead, then ran back to walk beside them. "Look," Max said, "the stars are like a big family too." Lily looked up. "Are they?" she asked. Papa nodded. "Each star shines in its own way," he said, "but together they make the sky beautiful," Mama added. "Just like a family, everyone is different, but each person matters." As they walked, Lily thought carefully. "So, family is not just people in a house," she said slowly. "No," Mama replied, "and not just people who look the same." "Not at all," Papa said. Lily smiled a little. "Family is people who help each other, love each other, and stay together." Mama squeezed her hand. "Yes, and there's more." They stopped for a moment, looking up at the stars. "Family is also something you can't always see," Mama said gently. "What do you mean?" Max asked. "There's an invisible thread," Mama explained, "that connects family members. It's made of love, kindness, and care. Even when we're far away," Lily asked, Especially then, Papa said. That thread never breaks, Mama added. It stretches, but it stays strong. When they returned home, Max brought his favourite teddy bear and sat quietly. Sometimes, he said, I feel scared at night. Lily looked at him. I do too, she whispered. Mama sat beside them. That's okay, she said. Everyone feels that way sometimes, Papa added. But do you know what helps? Max shook his head. Knowing your family is here, Papa said. You're not alone. Lily smiled softly. So family makes you feel safe? Yes, Mama said. Safe, loved, and important. Lily had one more question. Mama, do all families look like ours? Mama shook her head gently. No, sweetheart. Some families are big, some are small. Some have grandparents, some don't. Some have one parent, some have two. Some families are made of friends who care for each other like family. Papa added, What matters isn't how a family looks, but how they love. Lily thought about that. So anyone who loves, helps and cares can be family? Yes, Mama said with a warm smile. Exactly. That night, as the house grew quiet, Lily lay in her bed, thinking about everything she had learned. Family is helping when things fall apart. Family is laughing when things go wrong. Family is holding hands under the stars. Family is an invisible thread made of love. Family is feeling safe, even in the dark. She looked across the room at Max. Already fast asleep, she heard Mama and Papa talking softly downstairs, and she felt something warm inside her heart. Before closing her eyes, Lily whispered, I understand now. A family is not just where you live. It's where you are loved, supported, and never alone. As the moon shone softly through the window, good night, everyone.